Good morning! How we doing? Sorry, right as we were about to go live, I saw my face cam going all framey again. I don't know why. Pissing me off. How we doing? We've got Norman, Jesse, Avian, hello, Butts, hello. We had a Timothy, Burb, welcome in. Night of the Day, hello, Mageson, Scott, Nikesi, Urgullo, hello. We going on up. Mazdo, hello. I think I got everyone. How we doing today? Streamer is here. Yeah, I updated OBS the other day, and I'm wondering if that's part of it. Because it happened yesterday, too. But that's okay, because we have Stormraven. We were working on it yesterday, and I want to just keep on cruising while we're, in the groove. So let's just knock it out. Just knock it out. Exalted, hello. How are you? I did do a bit of work yesterday on metallics and washes and some panel lining, so I tried to cut some of that out. We still have a little bit of that to do today, but I tried to cut down on a bit of it. What are you guys up to? It's a very Monday, I feel like. I feel like it's a very Monday. It's based on, I don't know. We have more things going to Legends. We've got, what else do we have in the Discord? Oh. We have a Sadie Porkin. Sadie also not feeling the Mondays. How's everyone today, and how was the weekend? The rest of my weekend was pretty quiet. I ended up playing my game. Watched more Blue Lock. That was really about it. Took care of Sadie Butt while Scott was playing D&D. More Legends stuff. Yep, we'll look at that here in a little bit. But if you're Space Marines, you have Legends coming your way. Let's see. All the names are like sing-song donuts. Scott. Matter of factly, it is a Scott. Facts. Scott is here. Bikes got moved to Legends. Yeah. We'll look at that here in just a little bit. But yeah, what are you guys up to today? How's it going? I finished building my Malifaux, so I'm glad all that got done. I also got the tub o Tyranids out and got magnets on bases. So I spent a good part of yesterday, like right after stream, basically just throwing on magnets over and over and over. Talking programming, I know. I was letting you guys hammer all that out yourselves. I can't participate, but you guys go for it. You guys go for it. Watched racing, went to the beach. I hate sand. Sand is the worst. It's pretty awful. I don't know. I think I'm just not a beach person. Like, it's pretty, don't get me wrong. Some of the beaches are very pretty. But, just like chilling out there in the heat and the sand. Wait. I think I saw you yesterday too, Sly. How are you? What you up to? How's it going? You're married to a beach person? I'm a mountains person. I want to go see trees. I want it to be cooler. I'm a mountains person. Mountains getaway person. Yeah. I want to go that way. Or a forest. Beach? Nah. Forest? Yeah. You're a living room person? True. I am also that. Also that. Yeah, if we ever, are looking at vacation stuff. I want to go north. I want to go colder. Are there mountains in Texas? There's the hill, country south of here. Way south. By, Austin area. Still not mountains, but hills at least. It's at least not flat there. But says, watching my kid run in the water, then run back and roll in the sand? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Am I called city kind of person? Yeah, chat, if you have the chance to, go somewhere for a vacation, what's the preference? We beaching it up? I'm that nerd that likes to visit cities. I like to go check out the city, check out the museums, see all the, special stuff. And then if there's, things around that, then I'll go. They were called hills, yeah. Yeah. So there's hill country south of here. Way down by Austin. That's as close as we get here in Texas. It's fine. I guess if you go, yeah, far west Texas, you would also get mountains. But there's nothing else out there, so have fun. Literally nothing else out there. I'm also a mountain person. We're in New Hampshire. Everyone hiking for my benefit. Mountains are cool, so is coast. City or mountains 100%. I am the weirdest in this. I'm a homebody, but if I'm somewhere, then let's go. Let's see it all. Let's move. People hate traveling with me, constantly telling me to slow down. I really don't like super scheduled vacations. I like to pick a few things that I super want to see to like make sure that we go do it. But after that, I want to wing it, like completely. Just like have a few ideas that we can go to, but if you try and like schedule me down, no. No. So this is hiking and biking. Eating is my main goal when going away. There for the food. Gaming convention kind of person. I go to places for gaming cons. That's the majority of my travel. It's flat, says Avian. Anything but this. You're bright, welcome in. Auto Fire, Band of Goblins, hello. We're doing well. How are you? Uh-oh. Warhammer Instagram filters. How would you look in the armor of a Space Marine and a Sister Battle Arcadian Shocker? Is that just like the TikTok filter? Now on Instagram? We'll look at that here in a second. John, welcome in. How are you today? But says, I've learned to appreciate the beach out of necessity, but inside still scream at the sand on the towel. It's just, yeah. It's a lot with the sand. Not a fan. It's super uncomfy. But everything about the beach is uncomfy to me. I don't like the sunscreen. Obviously, I don't tan. So it's painful to me. I don't like the heat. I don't like the sand. The beach is just not my idea of a good time. Same. Scheduling is horrible. You aren't there. You don't know what will be good. When we're there, there's another peak over there. We only hike for 12 hours a day. Let's go. I got a COVID booster yesterday because I'm going out of the country next month. Arm is sore, so I'm taking a day off streaming, watching you instead. I'm glad we get you. I hope everything goes well. No side effects or anything. Hopefully all is good. I feel like now the boosters aren't so bad. Chat, can you confirm? I feel like my last one, I just got like the headache that we did. I only say that because like my second shot really goofed me up, like pretty bad. Still worth it. Still glad I did it, but it goofed me up pretty bad for a bit. I think the boosters have been okay though. Everybody says, I've got a beach 100 meters away from me. Apart from last Monday, I don't know the last time I went down there. Doing good. Ooh, it looks stormy outside. I'm jealous. I'll take some storms. I'll take that. Squeezel, hello. How are you? I just try to remember how good the sun is for mental health. Man, I don't know about that. I honestly really do think that I have like reverse seasonal effect. Every summer, the big sad hits me real bad. This year's been better, but I'm still fighting it right now. I don't know. This whole sun thing can go away. The whole heat thing can go away. I'm just miserable the whole time. Right, Son of Horse? That's what I said. Giant ball of nuclear fire. That's bad. Don't want that. Don't want that. Let's see, the pharmacist actually told me the second shot was the worst for most people. This is my fourth. You got me thinking if I had 3 or... No, I've had 4. Okay. Got me a second guess in there. Yeah, the second was... Oof. That was rough. I had like full-on flu symptoms for a little over a day. That was awful. But I'm glad booster won't be bad. Sunny season, big sads lurking there with the comedy rubber hammer. Yeah, like it's, I was doing okay. I'll be honest. This last week I've been kind of rough, anxiety-wise. I had the anxiety pains, which I get in my back and my chest. I've actually had those twice this past week, so we're just watching it. Got the CBD gummies. Keeping an eye on it. So if anyone else suffering here this summer, I feel you, is rough. Should we look at that Instagram thing? I'm curious. I'm curious. Scott says no. We do need to look at what's in the legends now, and we have some good boys to look at. So let's go do that. Let's look at some good boys. Thanks, bud. Life is all about the mood gummies. Yeah, these are just CBD, so it just helps with the pain, but nothing crazy. But they do help. They're like the only thing that does help. All right. Let's get this. We're going to start with the legends so you guys can see what's not going to be a tournaments anymore. Reds, hello. Salamander, hello. How are you? All right. Let's take a look. Yep. Yep. All right. Space Marine range update. Bikes, land speeders, and more are soon zooming off into the sunset. The new edition of 40K is finally with us. That means new Space Marine Codex is looming on the horizon. Coming later this year, so no more definite. Bring a host of new reinforcements to embattled Adeptus Astartes across the Imperium. Space Marine range is already huge, so to make room for glorious new miniatures, we're letting some of the longest serving kits depart the range for well-earned retirement. There's a full list below. I'm going to go ahead and skip over here a bit. Well, no, this isn't important. Fans of Firstborn Space Marine should know, though, contrary to heretical whispers in the news sphere, they're not being erased from the 41st millennium. The new Space Marine Codex still includes plenty of non-Primaris units, if that's your preference. Tactical squads will still be driving around in rhinos, fighting under the covering fire of Devastator squads, and so on. Many departing units have a contemporary analog you can use instead. The storied Bike Squad that has served you and the Emperor for 20 years could stay in your army using the rules for Outriders. In other cases, there's data sheets that fit the bill for multiple units, so while assault squads are going away, you can use the rules for Vanguard veterans to play with them. The Venerable Dread stays in the Codex, but is just now Dreadnought, and can be used to represent old plastic or metal Dreadnoughts. So here's our list. So there's some departing units like the Thunderfire Cannon or Land Speeder that won't have an appropriate analog in the new Codex. The rules will shift to Legends. They'll be free to download here on Warhammer Community, so you can keep using their game with the exception of competitive events like tournaments. In most cases, the rules will be similar, if not identical, to the ones in the Index deck. So here is, if you want any of these minis, they're going last chance to buy. You have the Attack Bike, Bike Squad, Scout Bike Squad, Land Speeder Storm. Stalker Hunter was interesting to me. Ironclad Dreadnought, Assault Squad, Company Command, Scouts, Sniper Rifles, Librarian, Tech Marine Servitors, and the Thunderfire Cannon. So those are, I'm not bothered by any of these going away. I think Scott said in the Discord that he forgot a lot of these exist. Honestly, the Stalker Hunter, I kind of forget exists. Like, it was kind of the thing for a little bit, but... If anybody more bikes for Horus Heresy, there might be a lot up for pretty cheap here soon. Yeah, you might find some pretty cheap here soon. So there is, if you guys are looking at your army, what you normally take. There's the heads up. There's the heads up. The only one I might miss are the Assault Squad. That's kind of how I take this. Does that mean we get Primaris? More Primaris things that'll take these places with the Codex. Give us some jump pack duders. But yeah, there's the list. Alright, so then we've also got... Oop, thought I'd scrolled back up. Is that the Wildercorp? Hunters pair human and hound to scout the mortal realms. So we've got some good boys to look at. Wildercorp hunters are expert trackers, intimate knowledge of the rougher parts of the mortal realms. Often recruited from the reclaimed, these peoples who survived for generations under the cruel lash of chaos while Azra's doors were closed. They've endured sickness, hunger, and inclement weather to hone their skills to a keen knife's edge. Wildercorp squads are unparalleled in their ability to scout the environment for traps and sappers, perform their surveillance with the aid of trailhounds, legendarily bad-tempered dogs bred for keen senses and powerful jaws. They sniff out rival scouting parties and racketeer shady groves and clammy warrens where the hunters can lie in wait. Here are the doggos. They look good. I'm glad we have more to go with the, is that the Underworlds band? You think they're going to be replaced with new models? I think some of them will. I don't know that, like, everything would. Going back to the Legends stuff. Alright. When armies clash, these hardy pioneers use their foreknowledge of the battlefield to remain effectively unseen by their enemies. As such, they can't be targeted while they're in cover or outside of 12 inches. All the while, they carefully train their arbalists on critical targets, aiming for vulnerable spots to confer an extra pip of Ren to their devastating ambushes. So we got some rules here for our Sigmar players. And then the Warcry band. This group of skilled loners and slobbering hounds easily the equal of other bands who bring their own pets into battle, from the awful hounds of the beast flayers to Simeon Howlett's tamed by the monster killers. So there we go. What do we think? I think it's a fun band. I like that they're doing more stuff like this. Some good boys. You just really like the land speeders. Oh, aesthetically. Bikes and speeders have been premierized, so unlikely. But yeah, I think this is a fun one. So if you guys didn't pick up the Underworld's warband, here's another chance to paint some doggos. There's the doggos. But yeah, and then I don't know. Part of me wants to bring up the Instagram thing. Let me hop over here first. Get it pulled up. Just wanted to see. Yeah, it's the TikTok filter, just more. I see that there's a new Old World diary too. There's a lot of stuff today. Alright, if you guys want to have some fun on Instagram today, here you go. Augmented reality filters. You can see how you'd look in the Baroque fashion of the 41st millennium. There you go. You can also do sororitas or Arcadian shock troops. There you go. QR codes and everything if you want them. And I think that's what we got. I'm afraid to open that Old World article, if I'm honest. It looked like it was like a designer diary type thing. I guess I can take a look here before we hop back to some painting. See if it's worth going through together. Yeah, it looks like commentary stuff. So if you're interested in Old World, that is also up today. Boy, do those filters look bad. If you want to play with it today, they are available. Alright. But we got painting to do. We got painting to do. My camera's off. There. Where's Chaos Filter's blatant Imperial propaganda? I mean, it's up to you what you put in the filter. Just, you know, you might have to get a little creative. It's up to you what you do with the filter. Alright, how do we feel about things and legends? Anyone picking up the good boys? Do we have any cities players in here? Or wanting to pick up cities? The whole line looks really good. I don't need another army. I also need more black paint. No Eldar filter, it'd be too hot. That's right. Too much. Do it up, son of course. Make that content. Make that content. Let's see, what else have we got? Yeah, yesterday I got my battle foam bag out. I didn't realize that it was just like my Space Wolves in there. I thought I had more of, just more stuff in general in there. And I need to get my Magnarax set up so that it is tall enough for my big bugs to go in. So that might be part of my project today. Where's my... I took out anything that was changing settings without me touching it. Because I don't know what's causing it to do that. And it was making me insane. So I went through, and if they had changed their cooldown or anything without me touching it, I just disabled it for now. I don't know if it's them re-uploading things. If you guys just spam them, I'm gonna kill all of them. I hope you... I've said it enough times that I'm just gonna kill all of them. But yeah, Anything that I wasn't changing. I just killed it for now. Oh, Saren, hello. How are ya? What you up to today? We're supposed to listen to you? Imagine coming to a stream to just ignore the person talking. Imagine. Imagine. No, it's just, they're just not working the way that I wanted them to. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I brought the sound alerts into the stream and I can take them out. That's true. It's true. So yeah, I've got to figure out my case for my bugs later. I've got that, and I've got a whole bunch of airbrushing to do. We've got Contemptor Dreads that now need base coats, because the primer is now cured. I've got Vulkan to start, so get his airbrushing done. We are going to be working on Vulkan over on YouTube this week. So on Wednesday, if you want to come and follow us on YouTube, we're going to have Vulkan from Forge World. Some streamers are into that. It's frustrating when I'm trying to explain something. They're not well timed. I was watching someone who had a guest they were interviewing. They ended up having to disable all. That's the thing. Yeah. That's the thing. Anything important? When I'm now trying to go back and do clips for like TikTok and stuff? Yeah. It's annoying. I thought about maybe just making it bits. So you can't just spam them. Which might be the way to go. You can still do them, but can't just spam them. I think it was mostly the fact that I have to like keep changing them back is really frustrating. I don't want to have to do that. You can spam, you just gotta pay, yeah. Lots of streams just feel like watching a person talking through a gambling machine. Yeah, I don't know. It was fun for a bit, but I'm probably gonna change it up. That's okay. That can be the fun and frustrating part of streaming, is you never know how it's gonna go until you just do it. So, we did the thing, and now I will adjust the thing. That's all you can do. Alright. More bits of our Stormraven here. Oh, no worries, Saren. And I'm up to a whole lot of nothing. I hope the nothing continues today. That sounds great. That sounds great. We are working on a Stormraven. This is for our Salamanders. The little Storm Talon is also getting close. And then we've got the Contemptors. There's one more Impulsor that needs to be built. And then I think it's a matter of decals and finishing up. Feels good, man. Feels good. For those who weren't here yesterday, how was weekend? Scott had good rest of tournament, so I got to catch up with him yesterday when he got back. And then he had D&D, so Sadie and I watched some anime. Finished building my Malifaux. And then playing my little emulator on my handheld, which is nice. The little thing is just perfect. I love my little ally. So I picked up the, it's the Republic of Gamers. They have the Ally handheld. It's basically a little bit stronger Steam Deck is what it is. And I'm in love with it. It's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. Did Scott win all the games? He did not. He had some cool ones, though. I don't know how much he wants to like throw in the Discord. I'm trying to remember what his overall record was. I'm going to add him up in my head. Badger, hello. How are you? And a Reapray. How we doing? And I have army boxes I'm pretty sure are sunset that I haven't even painted yet. That's how it goes. How are you? Is that with the new Legends article this morning? How's it doing heat-wise? It's pretty gross here. It's pretty gross. Jazzy says, electrical mostly done at the new place. Glad to hear that. I'm working on the big nutcrackers that we're repainting, washing and sanding. Let's see, Neither Day says, my weekend was good. I finally started my Black Templar army. Hell yeah. What are you working on first for the Black Templar? We're doing all right, Badger. How are you? Trying to get further on our Stormraven today. Oh, I'm sorry. The Allied, it's fine for me. I run it, I don't do the like turbo mode, so I'm not playing anything crazy like intensive. I know some people are like, I can run Cyberpunk. I'm mostly playing things that I would play on a handheld. So it's been fine for me. The other issue that some people have had is with the SD cards, and I've not put mine in there yet until I make sure that that's all good to go. So, but no, it's doing everything I want it to do. I've been able to emulate on it. I've got my Game Pass on there. I've got Steam on there. It's been perfect for me. This weekend I finished some minis, did some priming and clear coating. Felt good to get it done. Yes, that's the feel. That's the feel. It's the best. So glad. Let's see. Ooh, Emperor's Champion. Nice. And I felt a little ugly tail. It's not ugly. I thought it was cute. It reminded me of, Scott built a little, I guess a taller table when I was trying to grow some plants. And it was very similar. It was just from like a pallet. But he was able to put it together for me. And I love that thing. We still have it. Is it the fanciest table? No, but I love it. Your Brian says, I got, Baldur's Gate running, so I'm happy. Live Madness, hello, how are ya? Yeah, get up here. Let's see, next list is a Rivendell Battle of Sauron list. You'd already picked up the stuff for that, right? Sly says, first stage of washes on Croak's throne has now made a lot less like hot trash, as I knew it would, but it's always a relief. I always hate when you have that model just in that like weird phase. You're just like, nothing looks right now. And you know you have to just push through, but it looks so weird. Let's see, the only thing I'm missing is Rivendell Knights. But yes, STL's farm. We'll see if they turn out in 5 hours. Best of luck, little knights. So wait, Scott's got Imperial Knights, Grey Knights, Rivendell Knights. Sensing a pattern. Sensing a pattern. But says, I pulled out the unpainted Harlequins to put next to the painted ones. Immediately regretted even mentioning the idea of painting them all in a month. Here's what you do. You take a couple of them and you put them back. Pick a couple for the month. Yeah. Pick 1 or 2. Something you can, you feel good about. 6 bikes and a land speeder. Ravenwing boxes sunset. Realizing that we still have Scott's Ravenwing is why I make that face. Actually, no. There's a Lake Town with Bombadil list because Lake Town needed help. Throw 'em in. Throw 'em in. I am too slow. Harlequins are, they're a rough one. If it's not an army I would try to knock out quickly. Yeah. Scott's gonna go Nick and say, we're playing Old World. I'm doing Bretonnian Knights. Yeah. Throw them in too. Knights on Knights on Knights on Knights. I don't know, man. I feel, I'm not feeling great about Old World. I'm not feeling great about it. It's super windy here, which means the windows refuse to stay open, but it's so warm, I'm sorry. Summer's the worst. I am ready to move on. Rank and file games are boring to me. They're different. I don't know. I just don't feel good with how it's going so far. Just the giant delay in hearing more. Still rocking the Forge world. I don't know, I feel weird about it. Close game, welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid. How are we doing today? We are back to work on our Stormraven. How are you? How was your stream? Tell me all about it. Welcome, welcome in. Here is for everyone coming in. It's in sub-assemblies at the moment. We have big plane. Big plane. How we doing today? But since I'm trying very hard to not turn on the AC, windows open and fan on. My fantasy theme I play is Middle Earth. I still want to play Age of Sigmar. Fat Rat, welcome in. How are you? Close Games is doing good. Stream was good. I finished the mini I was working on. Realized I don't need more Prime. So that's the end of stream. Been there. What were you working on today? Chat, you know what to do. If you want to catch some more Warhammer content here on the old Twitch, go give a follow. We'll see what the project was here in a moment. I have a feeling I know what it is, but I wanna make sure before I say anything. Imagine having no aircon in houses designed to retain heat, but main made of bricks. So hot right now, I know. I'm sorry. Sorry you're also suffering here this summer. It reminds me, I also downloaded Total War Warhammer. Oh, but I haven't tried it yet. Oh well. I hope you enjoy it, Earbride. That's a series I wish I could like get into. I have a hard time with their camera. And have not taken the time to try and get better at it just yet. I hope you enjoy it. I watched a couple Age of Sigmar turns this weekend. The command phase took like 15 minutes around because of objectives. I finished the weapon platform for the Guardians I've been working on, including the freehand blue lightning effect on the flat surfaces. Take a picture and share in the Discord. Awesome. Love to see that. Chat, there you go. Working on some more Eldar. Go check out the stream. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Glad you got it finished up. That's always the hard part with stream, is you're happy you finished the project, but then now what? Everyone hold tight. I have to go prime things. Red says, best form of cooling is a wet flannel in the freezer for 10 minutes. Then stick it on the back of your neck. Yeah. You could auto battle it, play it like a phone game. I was doing that for the ones where it was like a real obvious outcome. But I'd kind of read that like if it's a close one, you should play it yourself. I don't know. Can I auto battle it the whole time, chat? I feel like you guys told me with the patch it was easier to do that. But I haven't gone back to actually try it. Can I auto battle Total War? I played it before. My PC was so slow. It took forever to play. Gotcha. If I could auto battle it, I'll try it. I'm alive, I guess. I had an existential crisis on Friday. Oh no, so that was neat. On a positive note, lost 40 to 50 on primary scrying for my 40k game. It's pretty good, given it was cobbled together Demons versus Thousand Suns. What was your MVP? That's always the question I like to ask. What did really well for you? That's what I thought. A big anti-player bias in the auto-resolve, yeah. Do you think you're better than the auto-battle? No. Oh, no. Shared in Discord, there we go. Chat, if you want to see. I will check it out after stream. But there's our platform in the Discord. Glad it's all finished up. It's an issue in every version of the game. Just like XCOM's 95% chance to hit. Yeah. Yeah. Cool XCOM. Hey, Blunt Cat, welcome in. Some factions can just auto-resolve ball. Some always have to manual. Dang it. Are you telling me, Chad, I just have to get good? Which I knew was the answer. I just haven't had time to just play that and get good. Chat's in here like, skill issue. Skill issue. I'm better than the auto battle, but I don't want to do it every battle. Yeah. Uh-oh, well, you're full of regrets. Tell us your story. I'm sorry you're full of regrets. But we're happy to have you. Worst part is when it shows a definite win, then you auto battle and it's almost a loss. I remember having a few of those, and you're just like, wait, what? That's not what you told me. Hold on now. I shouldn't have popped off at the mouth. Uh-oh. Story of my life there. What happened? Was it calling out this meeting? Because that meeting should have absolutely been called out. There was one time, I'll share with you, Will, where I had a meeting. I used to get off at 4:30. That was always my time off. That's when I would always leave the office. And then there was a meeting that they scheduled for 5 o'clock. And I tried to move it. But they're like, no, I have to do it at 5. And then they had the nerve to get upset at me when I was upset at the meeting. Because I'm not the team player, even though you're keeping me 30 minutes plus after my regular leave time. Yeah. Yeah. I understand this rage. Alright, so MVP was either a unit of Plague Bearers who held midfield for 4 turns before finally dying, a unit of Demonists who just slayed Queen, or the group of Nerflings who killed 8 Rubric Marines in a turn. They hit on 5 up. Close Game says, it's okay. I've clocked in thousands of hours in Total War Warhammer, and I'm still bad at the actual battles. I'll never get good. It feels weird. It feels weird. Yeah, meetings at 5. I'm going to get overtime for that, right? Alright. If we could circle back around to what you mentioned 5 minutes ago and re-explain it. I'm not sure I fully understood what you were saying. Let's take another half hour past when you were supposed to leave to go over this. I almost went too mean there. 1 second. I'm getting real salty now. So yeah, I understand this pain. Just don't respect time. But I hope everything's okay, Will. You got this. You got this. I just solved the second bug caused by my own misspelling of a URL. Oops. But now you know what to look for, buds. Now you know that it's happening. And at least you fixed it. Anytime I make you happy, it's all good. I'm in a weird mood today anyway, you know? It's one of those Mondays. But the Stormraven's really coming along, and I'm really happy about that. I am excited to get all these salamanders wrapped up and back home, because they need games. And maybe just time to call it a day. Alright, chat. Everyone pack it up. We're going somewhere. I'll meet you all at the game store when it opens. Whenever it is, let's go. Let's go. It's all good, Avian. Just like you guys complain about work, I complain about work. That's all it is. Should I tell you how I messed up the dread? Oh no! What happened? How did we mess up the dreadnought? Is it time for some remedial plastic purchases? I'm trying to paint what I got, Badger. Yeah, we gotta get this first. I got all these silly bugs staring at me now. Wanting to go in my battle foam. The other thing I did do is, from the tub of NIDS, I took out all the things that need to be either stripped or just thrown in the closet, because I'm not using them. So that got me some room, and I got some old foam that I used to use out of the tub. So now it's easier to see, like, what I have left to work on. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay. Varad says we do a full sector meeting every 2 weeks, which is just the officers patting themselves on the back for our work. The worst is one went almost 3 hours. At one point somebody said, I have nothing to add. Some jackass says, just to piggyback off that. It went around like for 10 minutes. Any meeting scheduled for time that I'm not working needs to be an email, because I won't be there. The state has me from 8 to 4:30. Anything outside of that belongs to me. Absolutely. Apparently some drama about LSO. Something about a Tau player playing a legal list, being very liberal with movements. Do the lists have to be approved ahead of time? The tub, that's right. So many bugs. Red says, I played my first game of 10th Ed yesterday on Tabletop Simulator. It's a great experience and a close score of 6-12. Lots to learn, and I'm looking forward to taking my Tyranid army to the next battle. That's awesome, Reds. Glad that worked out. Let's see. William says, they wrapped up the meeting by asking, so how is morale on the unit? How are my night shifters feeling today? I said out loud without any hesitation, at 10:30 a.m., sir, it's plummeting earthward to mock Jesus and may cause a tectonic shift on impact. Sir, I was supposed to be off 3 hours ago. How do you think I feel? Oh, Jesus. You're the streamer. You don't get to complain about work. All you do is incoherent rambling. It's entirely untrue, based on misunderstanding basics of those whole things. Yes, thank you, Norman. Thank you. It says, yesterday I put the hoses on backwards and the arms on backwards. Oops. Did some surgery and pinning. I think it's the Redemptor. I've accidentally put some of those, like the legs. Some of those parts are very tough to like. I've accidentally put those on backward and had to pry them back apart. But since our company has people basically every time zone, so I often get meeting invites for 7 a.m. With 200 plus players, it was inevitable something would slip, though. It sounds like Farsight was given an enhancement he couldn't take. The player reportedly had been banned from previous GTs. Interesting. I'm blushed so hard I audibly reddened. I'm sorry. Well, I guess we'll see. They did ask for feedback. To be fair, they did ask for feedback. Slaying Dutchman, welcome in. How are you? Thank you so much. Here is the rest of our Stormraven. It's in lots and lots of pieces at the moment, but we're getting there. We also have a little Storm Talon to go with it. Also in sub-assemblies. And we have a Storm Hawk that is already done and waiting for these guys to catch up. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? I think that's earned you one Scott Connaught. Only Scott can give those out. Otherwise, they're not valid. It's the craziest. Yeah, how are you today? Welcome on in. Second place guy, the Ochre Tau. I was too busy with tree-on-tree violence. The silence in the room is so palpable. I think I can still feel it. I don't know. I'm angry for you, Will. I am angry for you. When Scott gets hugged by Will, could you get a picture? Please with Scott's face in the frame. I want the pic of him mouthing, save me. It should have. It should have started playing. Son of Horse, yeah. I don't know. Anything like talking about work things just ticks me off. Management man. Lowers. Hope you asked if you can leave 2 hours earlier tomorrow. If you're getting paid for overtime, yeah. I hope you're getting paid for having to stay. I don't know how that works for. That was always the annoying part with office job, is I was salary. So it's just, how dare I want to leave on time? How dare I? I absolutely am getting overtime. I confirmed that before I agreed to stay at all. Good. Okay. That's something at least. It's still a terribly planned meeting, but it's something at least. Second place guy was Tau, but didn't have Farsight. I was going to say, Farsight would be a red army, wouldn't it? Work Games Live refused to put him on stream because he was a bad rap. A guy named William... Is it Abelis? How is, like, you said he was, like, banned from previous events. Is there, like, a way that is... I'm assuming some of the TOs talk, obviously, but... I feel like that should just be somewhere. Maybe it's two different players. Either way, Tau drama, per usual. They do find themselves in a lot of it, don't they? Whenever there's incidents. Speaking of trouble, I'm fixing a problem that makes no sense. They recently changed security, so at the moment I have to jump between 2 VPNs to access different parts of an app that I'm trying to fix. I need to copy a thing, then enable it on a site, another VPN, and repeat. I do... Like, obviously I don't actually think that's Son of Horus, but I also started Warhammer when, like, Taudar was a thing. So I have really bad, like, gut reactions to Tau anyway. And then, yeah, when these things come up, it's like, oh, again. But no, I obviously don't think all of them are, but it is surprising how often they come up. Working for someone must be a pain, eh? Manager is rough, that's right. That's right, it is rough. It's rough. No, Nikki, you're off at 4:30. That's okay. I have to put in work past what my boss tells me to. Did you just daisy chain VPNs? Norman putting in work today. We VPN hopping. Goodness. Well, I hope everyone's day gets better. It's a rough start here this morning. I'm sorry. Sorry, we're all hurting today. Goodness. The amount of VPN and web security bullshit developers have to put up with. I don't know enough to be able to say anything. I will trust you guys. Sounds like a lot of hoops to jump through to do the thing you actually need to do. I'm just tired. Work is fine today. I do have to say, I didn't feel great when I woke up this morning, so I didn't have breakfast chat. This may be a shorter stream whenever I, actually start to feel hungry here. It's just kind of a weird morning. Some idiot decided to do a 2-day tournament and then play D&D. Who could that be? Both VPNs have 2-factor enabled, so I have 2 different authenticator apps on my phone that both ask for my fingerprint with each access. Back and forth, back and forth. You're just having all the fun all at once. Lucky, lucky you, Norman. Lucky, lucky you. Bida, welcome in. How are you? So I says I had my tantrum yesterday, so today I'm all good. We're just catching up. We're just catching up. Not a tantrum, though. It's okay to vent about things. Venting, it's okay. My day will get better if I go into work and get told I'm getting paid for the time off I had for bereavement, which I should be. Your wife lets you have D&D and tournaments? It's true. It's true. Because I got to play my Dragon Ball game. I heard Grumpy, incidentally. The order I placed last week for some more minis and brushes has been delayed. I have to wait a total of 3 weeks for it to arrive. Not a happy camper. Need the minis and brushes, dag nabbit. I feel that when you're waiting for something. That's tough. Well, I hope you get them here soon. Or, at the very least, have tracking so you can keep an eye on it. That's the worst, too, is when you don't know when it's going to get there. Sounds like you do, though. So that's good. Just a matter of waiting. So talking about the next tournament. Oh, it's in 3 weeks, but still downtown. Okay. It's an interesting place for it. Alright, chat. Let's brainstorm what I can bribe Cassidy with so I can go to Adepticon. I mean, you didn't get to go last year, right? Obviously, because something important was happening. But I feel like you start with that. And because you didn't get to go last year, you now get to go this year, right? feel like that's where you start. So, wow, it's nice I'm ahead of the curve for once. Yeah, you could start saving now. That's another good shout. If you've already got the money saved away, that helps too. Hey, Johnny Cash Money, welcome in. How are you today? We are working on a Stormraven for the Salamanders. It's in a lot of pieces at the moment, but we're getting there. We've got this, and we've got a little Storm Talon. Trying to get the Salamanders up in some aircraft. Is there anything you're working on? When is it open for Adepticon? I'm not actually sure. I need to go back and look. Because there's kind of like the, there's the ticket block and then there's also the hotel block. And they go up at different times. I had money saved up, but then Scott happened. Does she like Chicago? Spa or shopping spree? That'd be good. I guess that's a good question. Do you think she would also wander around Adepticon, or would she be looking for other stuff to do? Just signed the state lost a temp contract. Sudden meeting. Uh-oh, got put out fires. Good luck, Sunhorse. Good luck. She freaking loves tours and hates Oh, okay. I see now. So trying to convince her to come to a convention might be a little rough, it sounds like. Yeah, I would sell her on Chicago then. Chicago's pretty great. It's over now. The googly eyes for the corn demons have arrived. Yes. I think everyone could use some googly eyes for corn demons today. That might be exactly the answer we all need. Salamanders are my favorite specimens. They're pretty great. This is a commission army that I've done a few waves of. So in this wave, we have the aircraft. We did a Kratos tank, which is now Legends. We did some Leviathan Dreads, which are now Legends. We have our Contemptor Dread, some Blade Guard, and some Assault Intercessors. So lots of Salamanders getting some work. John says, sun is down for a nap, which means I have to leave. I have more work to film out before I can start my job. See ya. Thank you so much for hanging out. Good luck with forums, and start a new job. That's exciting. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye as for now. Just so it is not a convention, a social meetup with friends, yeah. Yeah. Go and play some games. It's a good shout. Exalted, can I ask you a question? And you can absolutely say no. And I won't hurt my feelings. Can I give you a sword to defend the realm here? Well, we went to the Star Wars celebration in Orlando. She went in cosplay. She was on the main stage with C-3PO and Palpatine. She regrets going? What? Why does she regret that? Was it too much? Did you remind her that she is the one that put herself in cosplay? Did you remind her of this fact? Architectural tour would be good. The river tour would probably be too cold. There's all the museums and stuff. When I mentioned going to Adepticon, thinking only for myself, Mrs. Butts immediately started looking up tourist stuff there. There's a lot. Chicago's great. Catching up here. Legend defying Warhammer. Yeah, anyone else want anything in Legends? Let me just paint it for you. As in Stabby McStabface, would you like to become a Stabby McStabface? Mousebait, hello! How are ya? What'd you up to today? Sorry, make sure I didn't miss anything. I fear it's normal to be looking forward to going to a convention, realizing there are people there yet. Having coffee, so you're good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I'm glad we get you on a Monday. What you got planned for today? We are working on our Stormraven again because I really want it finished. She thought she would blend into the crowd, but her cosplay was so good people wanted pics every 5 feet and she hated it. Yeah, just don't come to Adepticon in cosplay. And I think you're good. Think you're good. That would be my... Yes! All good, Exalted. Just... Thank you. Just another set of eyes on this crazy crew. Where's the thing? Send it. Nope, I don't want to do that. Nope. Nope. You have a sword. I kept trying to find a button to give it to you, and it's like, block this person? Report this person? I'm like, no. Whoa. We need chaperones? Yes. Yes. Exalted, thank you for all of your help. Here and Discord, thank you. Can I get some love for Exalted? Mini Putts would love to go in cosplay. Do it. Do it. No plans, just cleaning. Land Raider, cause tonk. Let's go. Fat Rat says, oh my god, I test fit a googly eye to a corn juggernaut. I almost peed my pants. Put him in the Discord. Put him in the Discord. Norman said, I had the exact experience with an ex-girlfriend. She made a pretty great Ari cosplay in the early days of League fascination in the community. She and 3 others met up randomly at a spot and got assaulted by 50+ photographers in the group for 30 minutes. She stood up after and came to me instantly saying this was a mistake. But yeah, that sucks. Amy says, anyone do the Geek Nation tours for Adepticon? I'm trying to remember if they do some things for wives when the hubbies are gaming. Might be pricey, but it's organized. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know it's always advertised, and I think that's like all I ever see of it. Masme says, we don't, but those pesky bots and goopers that do come in to troll. True. True. Exalted didn't die a hero. He lived long enough to become a moderator. It's true. It's true. He's in there. Okay, if you guys want to see the googly eyes, I might take a break here in a little bit and look at googly eyes. I could use some googly eyes. It's like getting a promotion in Fire Emblem. Oh god, the power. +1 arrest. Thanks, RNG. Yes, thank you, Exalted. Yeah, literally just... You can throw the hammer if you want. I give you power. Cosplayer tries to tension bug for mental health reasons. I would think, as an introvert, I would also not want to do that. Not that I am any way talented to like put a cosplay together, but I think I would also be miserable. Stop what you're doing. Look at the disc. Okay, hold on. Okay, we need a break here. It is where is he? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Look at him. Enhance. He's so cute. I love him. He's even better at full scale. I love him. Teague, welcome in. You come in at the perfect time. I need to get some googly eyes. You do. Do it, Delta. Do it. Close games is it's now far scarier than they normally are. Teague, how are you? Welcome on in. How was your weekend? Yeah, I needed that this morning. Thank you, Fat Rat. Thank you. So good. So good. Oh, and a Helldrake? Put it on everything. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. If it fits, put them on. Hell Pit Abomination? Do it. Do it. Did you see Shin Godzilla? No, I have not. Now think of that, but the Juggernauts are flopping around. I have not. Not sure I got too much laughter. Thank you, Mousefade. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Whole ass demon army getting them. Those are 6mm. I ordered 4mm too. I was wondering if that would be small enough for the actual, like, bloodletter. I'm gonna put him on Valdor. This is the new thing. First it was, yeah, airbrushing is cheating. Contrast is cheating. Googly eyes are cheating. Don't want to paint eyes? Fine. Googly eyes. This is the new trend. Real heroes put googly eyes on Primarchs. Absolutely. And 2 Ancron with googly eyes. You have come to the right place, Mousepaint. You just let me know when you're ready. The new meta is here. It's googly. It's here and it's googly. Actual paintbrushes are cheating, that's right. If you're not finger painting, are you even painting? How was weekend, Teak? Hopefully I didn't miss it, did I? I don't want to miss it. Hey, Cultured American, welcome in. Magnus with 1 googly eye, that's right. Try and think what else I would put it on. Juggernaut, like, I am so excited to make this charge. Is everyone watching? Paint is cheating. Only blood allowed for corn. That's right. How dare you use paints? Weekend was okay. Busy but good. Good, good. I thought of you. I made the chicken crust pizza. Surprisingly good. I always saw it when I was like trying keto. But I just never tried it. And I had it the other day. It was not bad. It was still a little weird. Because like, while the crust is cooking, it just smells like chicken nuggets. But then you make a pizza out of it. That was pretty good. Chicken crust. I would try that over cauliflower. I got so sick of cauliflower. But yeah, it was a, I saw another recipe that did the ground chicken. But it's a, like the canned chicken, Parmesan cheese, and an egg. And you smush that all together. I added some like seasonings and things. And then you bake that for a bit, and then you put your toppings on and bake it a little bit longer. And it was really good. It was really filling. It was a ton of protein, which is great for me. I can send you the one I tried if you want to try it. But I thought of you, because I always saw it when I was doing keto, and I just never tried it. You automatically proceed in charge when you take the Juggernaut's googly eyes, because honestly, are you going to be the one to break his heart and tell him he failed? Yeah, look him in his googly eye and tell him he didn't make that charge. You can't. You can't. The final portion of my starter box challenge came yesterday. It's a struggle to not convert. Uh-oh. Well, what would you be converting? What would you be wanting to do to it? Or are you just trying to not? Trying to get it done quickly? The head on the Dark Apostle's ugly as sin. I mean, we have some time before it starts. If you wanted to do a quick little swappy swap. There's still a starter box challenge. You can patch. I was going to say, a little thing I wouldn't think would be bad. Swap out that head swap. He does mortal wounds on a 4-up during the charge. Googly and eye-induced trauma. I've been doing canned chicken and mushy and avocado in it for a quick snack. Add some hot sauce and yum. Looks disgusting, but tastes pretty good if you like avocado. Canned chicken is just not something I didn't like grow up using. And it feels weird, but it was pretty good. It was just something I never really used. But I'm seeing that like more and more recipes use it. I looked at him again. I broke Will. I think we all needed adorable Juggernaut today. He's so cute. We all needed him. He's a nice little pick-me-up today. Canned chicken. Is that like chicken spam? So I believe it's just like breast meat. That's canned. So it's not, I was gonna say, I don't know if it's as like salty as like spam would be, because I hate spam. I think a lot of people use it for like the dips and things. So if you do like I think it's the buffalo chicken dip that people will make too. Things like that people use it for. But yeah, it's not something I ever used growing up. Since I'm trying to embrace the spirit of the challenge, I won't be using parts from outside the kits in the box. Gotcha. I would think a head swap would be okay, if you just really, really hate it. But then, yeah, I understand what you mean, though. I don't think a head swap's anything bad, though. It's certainly not quality chicken, but it's fine. Yeah. I think salt is there as a preservative. Yeah, I don't think it's, like, overly salty. But again, I just made a pizza crust out of it, so I don't know all the details, but there is another problem with all the heat. I just like eating when it's hot. When I get out of the standard eating hours, I forget to eat. I realize over the weekend I had 2 meals. I've been doing the same. I think part of it is because I tend to work out on like what would be my lunch hour. So I'm like, it's hot. I'm now hot from working out. And I just get like either a really small snack or I just do water. So like there's been days where I decide to skip lunch. Which is bad because I need the protein. The head from the Havoc Aspiring Champion fits pretty well. Yeah, I say swap that out. You don't want to complete the challenge but then still hate that model, you know? Alright, there's that. You put food in your face. Oh! As we talk about food, Teague realizing, also missing food. Sounds good. Might have a look out in the UK. Maybe I can make a cheap salad or something. Too lazy during the summer, yeah. I can always kind of show you what I picked up too, if that helps. You can't mute Exalted anymore. Nope. Nope. He has too much power now. Far too much power. I think and this will be fun to see. It also means that Slam can't mute Exalted anymore. 80 degrees here is just 10 a.m. Scott going above. Go to broadcaster. Just on an elected state official, a majority of people in the state voted for stop paying tax money to the shit-ass temp agencies. Instead, use money to hire actual people. Shouldn't have to worry if an entire department of people will be able to work today because their garbage can of an employer was still in contracted. Jeez. Hey, Defrost, welcome in. How are you? That's right. Unlimited power. How are you? What are we working on today? I am working on our Salamanders, and this is a Stormraven. So trying to get all of our sub-assemblies done so we can get it all together and ready for flight. Gonna be 100 this week, I bet. We've been, I think it's come down a tiny bit. We were sitting at like 105 for a few days in a row. It's miserable out there. I think it's come down a little bit here. Here being Texas, sorry. But it's gross. And it's humid. Like there's been a few times I try to go outside and play with Sadie, and even she's like, I'm good. I want to go back in. But you're good, Will. No, all good. No committing Sudoku. All good. I came back to see why Will was losing mine. I almost chucked to death in my water. You come back from putting out fires to a googly-eyed juggernaut. Working on tier knits for myself. I did a Deepkin for my friend. That's awesome. What color scheme do you have for your knits? I've been working on my knits for 10th, and they've been so much fun. It's been really nice getting back to them for a bit. How far do you think it'll fly? I mean, we can find out. With Argolo here in chat, we can find out. Hot and humid too. My poor youngest had to pull his engine. Pull his engine in this car. Ugh, that sounds awful. That is far too much work to be doing in the heat. Ugh. No. No. Bet you can get a good 50 feet. I mean, I've been working out. I feel like I could get it. We just like shot put it. I think I could get some distance on it. Teague says, I woke up Saturday to a very warm house. The AC unit had decided it was done. Oh, did you have to do a full replacement, Teague? I'm sorry. We had that happen, what, a couple years ago? It's the worst. Nocturne Noble, welcome in. How are you? We're doing well. We're continuing work on the Salamanders. How are you today? Trying to get the Stormraven. I'd like to get them together here probably tomorrow. They will still need decals and some of that, but and obviously any bases that I still need to work on, but we're not too far off. At least the power hasn't collapsed yet. Not yet, cultured American. I think my favorite thing is they'll be like, okay, we need to conserve energy this day. Everyone, like, try to not turn your AC down as much. And we're all just collectively as a state are like, no, fix your shit. We're not doing that. A female companion just poked her head in the office to make sure my head hadn't exploded. Apparently they heard me shouting in other parts of the building. Defrost says, my knits are Leviathan color scheme. It's more pink on the undersides, more purple in the carapace. Love that. I have, here's my custom Hive Fleet. I have Hive Fleet Om Nom Nom. And this is my Hive Fleet. I forgot they were over here. There's my, my terrain effects. And I'm going through, yesterday, I went through and I put a whole bunch of magnets on the bases. So now I have a bunch of them ready for when I decide to go up to the game store, which is nice. Because that's usually where I stop, is I'm like, okay, I have to pack up all my stuff. I'm not doing that. So this time, we're going to get everything magnetized. So I don't have that excuse. And so I'm also adding some red panel line type effects in the recess. A sort of veininess type thing. I like that. That sounds really cool. Teak says, no, we're able to get it repaired. Okay, still expensive, but less than a replacement. That's good. That's my worry as well. Our AC unit is old. I could turn the AC off in the empty office buildings. True. I think the tough part with that mouse bait is, like, you never know when it's going to go until you, like, crank it because of the heat. It's kind of like when the heaters, too, in the winter. Nocturne says, good stuff. Just passed my training assessment at my new job. Deciding whether to celebrate takeout or cook what's in my fridge. You've come to the right place if you're looking for, if you're looking for someone to say, get that takeout. You've come to the right place. That's awesome, though. Congrats with new job stuff. That's exciting. I say celebrate, but that's me. Oh, thank you. It's always the customer's responsibility, not the company. The same company refuses to modernize their power delivery and generation. Yeah. I spent all my tax fund this year on getting us the most maxed out, oversized, overpowered AC unit possible for the house. I am currently a king. You like it, Close Game? Yeah. You need a fun name to go with the fun bugs. So I went with Om Nom Nom. Om Nom Nom. Defrost says, I used my inheritance from my father's estate to replace my mother's air conditioner in 2022. So glad I did. Yeah. I think it's one of those things, right? Where if you know the unit is older and will probably need to be replaced, do you do it a little early so that you're okay the next summer? Or you just kind of waiting it out at that point for it to finally call it done? The capacitor decided it no longer wanted to capacitate. No more capacitating. I know I have to use what's in the fridge before it goes bad. I'll celebrate on Friday. There you go. Save it for the weekend. First week celebration. I like that. I like it. But yeah, congrats again. That's exciting. New job hype. Let's see, I met High Fleet Death Edge last week. Unironically. Cool paint job, but that name. We played Kill Team. My Custodes destroyed him. I didn't know you were able to get some games in. That's exciting, Will. What did we think? How did it go? I don't know what to ask for Kill Team. How many Custodes do you get to take for Kill Team, actually? I don't actually know. I always place AC in the fall/winter. My male, allegedly parental human has worked on the AC repairments. There's a solid 40% price hike in the spring and summer compared to autumn. Probably so much busier. Because, yeah, that's when they're all exploding on us. Get around. Sounds good here, Brian. We'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out today. Bye as for now. I'm just trying to get the rest of our silver on here. And then we've got a little tech marine to work on. Is High Fleet Cherry asking for too many jokes? I think so. That might be a lot headed your way there, Evian. That might be a lot. Lunchtime, see you later. Sounds good. Enjoy lunch. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for coming to check us out. I helped him one summer and it was insane. Legit 3 to 4 AC units installations per week, yeah. So I think it's like a full day thing. I was trying to remember like when we got ours replaced, how long they were here. I think it was a full day. Getting the unit installed and everything up and running inside. And then again, in the heat. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. They are much stronger than I. I'm a baby when it comes to the heat, though. Let's see. 3 regulars and 1 shield captain for Will. The captain literally just gets 1 extra hit point. That's silly. Yeah, usually for like 40k, you get like an extra attack. Usually a little bit better leadership. So just 1 extra hit point. I guess for Kill Team, though, I don't know what all you can actually adjust. Because I have not actually played. It's based off Cherry Shrimp, so running into issues here. I mean, the name doesn't have to match. If you're, like, not finding something that works and isn't going to be a joke you hear for the rest of your life. It doesn't have to match. It doesn't sound like much, but it's awful. Lots of pipes to install and or replace. Yeah, crawling in crawl spaces in the summer. Yeah, no. Hey, Chimera King, welcome in. How are ya? Today's also payday. Ordered a screw cabinet for all my bits. Wanted to make more space in my shoebox of a room before I get the spray booth and the airbrush. Getting organized. We love to see it. That's awesome. I was organizing some of my bits and stuff yesterday. I had my tub o Tyranids. So I was trying to condense down some sprues and bits. Figure out what I still need to work on. everything that needs to be either paint stripped or just like put in the closet for a bit, I put into another container. So like I'm not worried about them while I'm working on everything else. Just find the Latin name for the critter or the fruit. Yeah, you could go very Warhammer-y, get the Latin. Oh, birthday tomorrow and payday after. Happy early birthday. That's exciting. Paul John's Live, thank you so much for that sub. 29 months of support. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. It's button day. Thank you for hitting button. 25/7, baby. I'm a pop-off. What do we have planned for birthday? Will says, they only struggle against objective counter teams and horde teams. Makes sense. I have this precarious tower of plastic jewel cases, and I thought it best to nip it in the bud now. Probably a good idea. Before that, yeah. Before it finds its way to the floor. Probably a good idea. Your painting sounds perfect. Sounds like a good birthday to me. As long as you get to do what you want to do. Then good birthday, I think. I'm excited. That sounds good. Alright. Get the rest of these little guns. Then we gotta do it again for the other side. Okay. And then they need a wash. We'll get the little skull underneath too a little bit later. You're 30 this year. 30s are pretty great. What should I do to celebrate, chat? You should come to Adepticon. That's the thing. I'll throw it out there. Now Adepticon's your birthday gift. I don't remember if you've told us when your birthday is. When's your birthday, Will? William? I'm going to learn about stacks. The longer they stay, as long as they're inclined, the easier they will fall. Slightest vibrations. True? True? That is genius. I'm here for you, Will. I have the ideas. I have the ideas. Makes me jump every time you yell at William. Sorry, I don't think about it. I'll keep it to Will. We'll just keep it to Ab's daddy Will, so that we all know who I'm talking to. I think we can all agree to that, right? That's a good compromise. I think it's a good compromise. Hey Captain West, welcome in. This is Salamanders. So I've got a Stormraven in lots of bits. And then we also have a Storm Talon in bits. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? This is part of a larger Salamander army commission that I've been doing. So this is kind of the next wave of goodies for them. Just try and get them finished up. Maybe down in DFW area in October for a weekend tournament. We should grab dinner or something? Yes. Let us know when that'll be. We will dinner it up. Is that for Flesh and Blood? Alright. There's that. There's that. Let's go ahead and do the wash while they're here. What faction do I own? So I have been working on my Tyranids. So right now, because they're going to get their codex first, decided to hop over at the bugs, especially with the box of Leviathan. So I've got these boys. Here's my Neurothrope. I need to finish. So I've got them. My first army was Space Wolves, so I've still got them. And I started Eldar 2 years ago? Last year. So that's those are the armies I've got. What army is everyone working on here for 10th? What do we got? Crisp highlights, thank you. Working on some Stormcast Eternals and some Dark Angel Space Marines, nice. The Dark Angels are fun to work on. Darker green, but they're fun to work on too. Big Flesh and Blood tournament, nice. Scorpion, hello, how are ya? Storm Chads, that's right. Have you seen how many Firstborn models have been sent to Legends? Makes me excited for new Primaris replacements. That's what I think we're gonna see. Anyone waiting for the Marine preview? I think that's a little bit of a preview of what we're getting. But I did, though. We looked at those a little bit earlier, and it's interesting watching how they're doing it with sending things to Legends. I think I have all the Chaos factions and Necrons and Nids. Nice. All Chaos all the time. Who else says? I'm working on... Yeah, someone else go before me. Claim meeting went well. Good. Glad to hear it, Jazzy. Welcome back. Welcome back. Did they have more questions for you this time? Wonder if found some more guys what you get for scouts. And that's it. Yeah, I don't know. I never really took scouts, so I'm fine. I take, for Nids I do more scouting type stuff. I never really took them for my wolves. Wolves are always weird too, because like their scouts are actually like veterans. So they're a little different. I've heard rumors, but I dare not get my hopes up, yeah. I think the fact that we got some of the, like a new Dreadnought, the new Terminators. I do think some of the Marine stuff's going to be more replacement type stuff. Are you EP? I'm EP. Kind of dismayed to see how many things are going to Legends. It's tough to know. I think the biggest thing is it's tough to know when they're going to do more things. Because, like, those all had index cards and things. Because they hadn't announced anything yet. And the Codex was still coming. So, like, when is it safe to buy something at this point? if you're not able to really play things in a Legends format. Like, if I went out... Like, if I had just bought some of that yesterday, I'd be pretty upset. So how do you do that? How do you do the timing around that? Beginning primary scouts, you can space those use them as veterans, right? Yeah. So it sounded like, in the article, you would just be taking them as something else. Proxying them in for a different data sheet, essentially. That's what they want. Just buy it now and then buy it again when the new version comes out. I know. It's just... It's not great look, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Not a great look. Welcome to launch of Age of Sigmar. Only apparently they're doing it better. I'm glad they figured out this time. First edition Age of Sigmar was a trip. A trip. She doesn't like the hounds. They're fine. I'm annoyed that that's all we, like, got. We got it and Ragnar. It's just, who takes Reavers for Space Wolves? If we didn't have, you know, 20 other better options in that slot of the army, then maybe. But who's taking these? Who is doing this? I just want to talk. Who takes Reavers? Exactly. I just want to talk. Who unironically takes Reavers? That's the question. They were good in Kill Team before the big Kill Team like relaunch. So like first edition or whatever you would call the Kill Team edition previous to this. They were good there. I did some crazy damage with them. But that's it. Reavers are really strong in 10th now that they have the precision rule as a time. It's a time chat. Do we finally make some Hounds of Mordecai? Oh. Voice's opinion, we agree with him. Now he sleep. Oh, for Will. Kill Team 2018 and current Kill Team, they aren't bad. Yeah, that I used to take. I used to take that and the Lictors for my Tyrannid, because the Lictors never did anything in big games, but in the in Kill Team they did pretty well. You could do some serious damage just dropping in a Lictor in the back. Alright, we have a cute little Tech Marine to work on. So we're going to go ahead and start that. I was one of those hobbies that dug their look from the outset. Yeah, I think they look fine. It was just, for Space Wolf specifically, there's so many other options in like the Elite slot that you would take over Reavers that it didn't make any sense, so that's the one Primaris thing we got. It was already stacked, and then you tried to add this new unit in there. And it didn't make a lot of sense, in my opinion. Other armies maybe makes more sense, but... The new bugs we announced last week make me want to start a NIDS army, but I have so much work to do for Dark Angels and Chaos Space Marines. They will be there when you're ready. That's what I'll say, to combat the FOMO. They will be there when you're ready. You give them bespoke. Give Nikki some cover when Slam gives her grief. No, Slam, they're not Hounds of Mordecai. They're Hounds of... I'm gonna go Borkai. Bork. Bork. Put my emote on their shoulders. Just go all in. Hey, Meme Overlord, welcome in. How are ya? Vulkan lives indeed. How are ya? Space Wolves have such great options. The envious of the Terminator choices, new transport. Yeah. So for Space Wolves, it didn't make a lot of sense. And then they were just like, really kind of pushing them on us. I was just like, I feel like maybe now more people have kind of embraced them. But when they first came out, we're just like, what the heck? this is what we get? Just think how long the models have to sit before you probably get to them. Then you can just wait a lot long to buy them. And probably at a discount. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've been trying to... The FOMO portion of Warhammer has been really getting to me. It's tough. These things are not cheap. I was trying to look through Forge World for some of the like Emperor's Children stuff, and I don't know. I'm feeling priced out a bit, which stinks. I think if they were troops, yeah, it would have been better. But then the other unit, which I'm blanking on, appeared, which did things better. Yeah, it was just they were in a weird spot. But now if they're giving them things like precision, like you mentioned, and some of the other rules, maybe they're in a better spot now. What, y'all don't have Primaris? My eye is watering like crazy. I need a googly eye. Random thing, did Vashtor get better in 10th? I remember getting clowned into oblivion in 9th. I don't know. I don't think I've heard anything about Vashtor. Chat, do we know how Vashtor is doing in 10th? I feel like, since I've not heard his name, it's probably not great. Is my gut reaction, but we'll see what chat says here. Like, I don't think I've seen him in any lists. I still have him. Like, he's cool. But no, I don't think he's great. He's chilling. After I bought my last Kill Team box, the FOMO was getting annoying. The Infiltrators and Cursors. Now they have the new precision role. They can target characters and heroes for fulfilling their roles as assassins. Yeah, maybe now that they're... I think that was the other kind of thing, is... I don't play Space Wolves to be sneaky. You're trying to push more sneaky stuff on me? That's not why I'm here. Or like it just made more sense with another faction, it felt like. Those guys, they should have been the new scouts. I think that'd make more sense, yeah. Space Wolf player this weekend came in perfectly average at 113th. Out of the, was it 200, right? Poor Space Wolves. They weren't great last edition either. Which is why I don't mind waiting until that codex comes to work on mine. We'll work on bugs and things until then. From what I've seen, heard, Vash is still bad on tabletop. That's so disappointing. He's so cool. He's a cool idea, a cool mini. Give me a reason to take him, please. I'm once again wondering why the Infiltrator's marksman bolt carbines have heavy instead of precision. That is interesting. You can be sneaky, or you can charge and chop things up. Yeah, I want to charge and chop things up. Why are you giving me sneaky units? I play Space Wolves. Not like Raven Guard or something. I am here to be in your face. It's what I do pretty well. Or I used to do pretty well. Not so much anymore. But not very thematic for Salamanders, but I love the models. They can hide behind the aggressors I own. I love aggressors. I love that model so much. I think the aggressors and the Blade Guard are still my favorite. They just continue to look sweet. Still my favorites. Alright. Tiny Attack Marine is now red. Let's get his little shoulder before I forget. Oh snap, a local card shop I work with sometimes is doing a ticket giveaway for Flesh and Blood World Championship in Barcelona. That would be sweet. That's crazy. How popular is it? Because we got World Championship. I don't actually know like what it's based out of or how popular is it overseas. I have the Soulforge King box, and Vash will probably stay in it until he's actually good to use. Makes me sad. Yeah, mine's built. Thank you again, Avian, for splitting the box with me. But I'll get him ready here as we work on some Emperor's Children. But I'm sad that he's not going to be good when I take him. That's okay, though. I'm still going to put him on the table. We'll see just how bad he is. Do you remember your first tabletop victory? I don't. It would have probably been with Scott. As we were learning. But no, I don't remember. LSS, the company that makes it, put $1 million cash in. Oh, for a prize pool for the year. William says, I want to play a game with the Chad Stodies before the meta wheel inevitably turns and they get nerfed. Get up to that game store. Next time instead of Kill Team. Get that game in. You're in Spain without the S. Yes. Yes, yes. East Asia and Western Europe, pretty good player base. Also Australia and New Zealand. Oh, which is where the company's based. Okay, that's really cool. Yeah, I had no idea until you mentioned that. Don't tempt me. You'll come play the nights because the people at the game store didn't want to play the nights. Which still makes me sad. Poor Scott trying to get a game in. Random game store bro like, nah, not playing nights. So silly. It's so silly. Please make sure you get some sleep. I'm with T on this one. While I love that you're here, you also need sleep. C. Decker, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Sounds like a warm day where you're at too. Hello? No one wants to play the Armies of Parade winning knights. That's right, they're lost, I guess. I don't get it. You're not in a tournament. Just play the knights. There's literally nothing to lose. Just play the knights. Bill, hello, how are you? Do you want to be blown up by pretty knights? See? That's the spirit we're looking for. Casual game, who cares? Roll dice. Or, you know, use that time to figure out how to beat them. Totally would have played them, yeah. I don't get it. It's like I said yesterday. There's sometimes I will avoid a player because I know that they are douchey either just in person or with lists. But avoiding an army and just casual play is weird to me. Will is actually delusional right now. Nikki's not streaming, we're not in chat. He's actually sitting in a room alone talking to a turned off computer. just staring. Into the void. Oh, headache today. I'm sorry, Bill. I hope you feel better here soon. We're good. We're trying to finish up the Stormraven for the Salamanders. After this, we'll have the Contemptor Dreads. We were going to have Vulkan over on YouTube on Wednesday. So if you guys want to catch Vulkan, I'm going to save that for our YouTube stream. Speaking of the YouTube stream, our watch hours continue to go up. So thank you everyone watching the VODs. Thank you to everyone who comes to the streams on Wednesdays. We're going to keep working our way to memberships and partner and all that good stuff over there. So thank you, thank you. And then I have a few videos I want to put up here soon. So that's exciting too. Hey, Grezel. If anyone comes to North Dallas area and wants to play their Custodians into my Necrons, I'll give you a good slap. Howdy, neighbor. Look at that. You can get a couple games, Will. Knights, Necrons. My bugs. Headache's affecting my vision. I can't see myself working. Yeah, I can't see it either, Bill. I can't see it either. Just need to move to Texas, but also don't do that. We'll go there. But you've got games lined up for when you do. Easy clap. Oh, Texas still awful, but there are games, so that's the pros and the cons here. That's the pros and the cons. Move to Chicago, then you get Adepticon too. Then you're set. Procession of Knights is bad at the moment because they're strong in shooting, but I run a melee force, people still don't want to play them. It's part of the game, people. You can't avoid them forever. Yeah, why would you just not learn how to play them? You need to take things that have high strength and can punch through them. Those things exist. Put them in the list. Which I guess if you're at the game store and you brought something for like hordes, that's going to go badly for you. But still. Antique says, don't do that. I took a military deployment to avoid going to Texas. Yep. Oh, yep. Yeah. Chose Fallujah over Fort Worth. He did. What's your opinion on the Space Wolves' wolfiness? Do you think wolfing and Space Wolves riding giant wolves is too much? Are they the right amount of wolf to you? I think that part is okay. That's fine. It's when you then get into building your list and you've got like a wolf tooth necklace with a wolf. Then it gets to be a little much, you know? I still prefer Heresy Space Wolves in the more Viking aesthetic. I don't mind the wolfen because they've got the cool like fluff with them. I would think the Thunderwolf, if anything, might be a little much, but it's whatever. It doesn't bother me, but I don't super love it. Who choose chapter of Space Marines that don't have their own models combat patrols. You get the Space Marines combat patrol and paint them in the chapter you want. Yes. So that would be like the Salamanders that are established, or if you're doing a homebrew, you would pick up the combat patrol that has the stuff you actually want to take and rock with that. As it says, I'd take the Horde just do the Knights trip and fall and take out both armies. You can, yeah, if you can get them surrounded and things too. Like, there are things you can do. But if you never play them casually, you're never going to figure it out. There's also, like, some of the enhancements and stuff you can, or, I don't know what it'd be called. For NIDS, it's the adaptation. So, like, I can take something where I have some bonuses against characters, or for me, because I was fighting knights, I could take it against vehicles and things. Take those things for your army that are going to help you have success. The parallels are notable, honestly. Yeah, the Wolf Lord with wolf furs and wolf armor riding the wolf. This also has wolf enhancements. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, when people are like, I just don't like space wolves, I just go, yep, I get it. I understand. I like them, but I try to keep them more Viking. I'm just such a ridiculous animal. Only happy if I hold his back paws. That is interesting. Little Hops. Is little buddy doing okay, Mousebait? After his adventure? Alright, sorry, I'm just looking for more panel lining because I haven't done a whole lot on the actual plane yet. I did some on the wings, but I haven't tackled the main body just yet. I have a cathartic painting idea. Do a banana fur wolf guard painting stream in yellow for April 1st. Cathartic for who? Cathartic for who exactly? I could pick up Harvarl Red Blade. Or that Praetor that looks metal. Panda, welcome in. How are ya? See, I'm envious of all the wolf pelts. Oh, and cloaks. It's easy to make Space Marine wolfy. Learn how to make dragon scale cloaks from green stuff. Yeah, because even the like upgrade kit doesn't have a lot of that. It's mostly the weapons and then fire. That's kind of what you get. Having more of the scale would be nice, especially because they keep adding it to the characters and stuff. I know Adrax has the scales on the cloak. Would be cool if they included more of that in the upgrade sprue. He's good. Wouldn't know he'd had an adventure, to be honest. Ow. Raven says, I am blessed that Raven Guard get forgotten enough, that they haven't been hit with the Raven blank, like Space Wolves and all the core and stuff. You don't be Raven, 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 Raven. Bird, 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 bird. Oh no, Jesse, I'm sorry. The countdown for vacation begins. Doing alright, how are things here? I think chat has, we're all having a Monday. But we're having some good progress on the Stormraven. So I'm going to take that win. I think we have it a Monday. Pretty sure someone just stole him, then changed their mind, because he had been bathed, of all things, when they found him. Pretty sure, but the jackals aren't backwards, I can't figure it out. That's crazy. He was bathed and then set free again. Jeez. Poor little bud. Hey, check our company guaranteed days off and put in for some time off. Do it. I think I am also going to look at like a long weekend here for myself. I hate canceling Sunday streams, but I think I need a weekend here soon. I move this weekend and then go to Gen Con. Oh my gosh, you're so busy. You You got so much going on, Jesse. So much going on. You ask your manager to take his PTO. Yeah, I need to. I'd like the salamanders kind of wrapped up before I think about that. Because we've got some other bigger projects coming in, so it would be a good time for me to like take a weekend and just chill for a bit. Like I mentioned, my anxiety's been rough this week, so a little bit of quiet time and then get back to it. I could use it. Glad you can take time for yourself. Me too. I've been really, really bad about it. So this year, I am really trying to be better about it. So thank you, everyone, for being real sweet when I need to take a day off. I'm trying to be better about it. Teague to Gen Con. Joy being awash in a sea of humanity. I hope you enjoy Gen Con. I'm looking forward to Gen Con because that's when Malifaux does their sale. And should be a Kingdom Death sale as well. It's going to be an expensive weekend for me as well. I'm not even going. Everyone says, I've got my next vacation time booked. First week of November. Going back to Vegas for the SEMA car show again. That'll be fun. I remember all the photos you posted last time. You approve all PTO requests in perpetuity. Thank you, Panda. I appreciate it. Let's see. Mousebait asks, is the auto pistol as listed in the combat patrol sheet something he holds in his hand? Because I can't find pistols for these models. For the leader? I think as long as it's on the model, you're okay. So it may be in a holster. Or at his waist. Or just something they have. It's not shown. But let me check real quick. Thank you, Panda, for the help. I was just thinking like 40k. Sometimes they'll do like, they have the special weapon, but they also have this tiny dagger. And then the dagger's just like on their waist. You looked up Shrek STLs and they're hilariously bad. What are we looking up, Blanca? What are we doing? What are we Shrekking up? Bill says, I think I've mentioned that I do the POS system for a local game store. So I post this late, but I had to check the database history to find it. At one point, their database, the manager had its description as Wolf Lord on Wolf with wolf stuff. Yeah, that's when it gets a little much. I remember, like, when I was first playing, it was like, okay, well, he has this, like, it was like a wolf tooth necklace, and this other person has a wolf something, and it's just like, I don't remember which is which, because they sound too much alike. I had to, like, put it all on my notes, my army lists, so I can keep all my wolf things straight. Ooh, Grouse says, going on a scuba vacation the second weekend in October to celebrate my anniversary with the wife. I even let her come along too. How nice. That sounds really nice. Enjoy. I feel like that's hard to wait for, you know? Just knowing it's coming up. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It made me cry. Thank you. Thanks for coming to be a part of it. Thanks everyone for coming to hobby together. You guys are the best. Thank you. There's a good Shrek standing STL. I was going to make it a man-eater. Yes. Scott says, from what I can tell, I have 56 flex and 36 vacation hours available. Yeah, because we're not even doing a lot for ReaperCon this year. Usually that's a vacation day. This is before the system load print price labels with descriptions. Another not-so-local game store compared to GW that the price tags counted as advertising their discount. Why is there a Trump Shrek bust? That's enough internet for one day. That's enough internet for today. We're done. We're done. No more. Time to skedaddle for today. Got an RP group coming up in less than 10 minutes. See y'all around. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you again for that raid. Hope you have fun with your RP group. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye as for now. You're going out for dinner soon here. Ah, for your anniversary. Happy anniversary. All the anniversaries coming up. Scott and I both forgot our anniversary this year. Because we didn't have anything fancy planned for it. Final Fantasy 16 came out on our anniversary. That was, that was about it. If I were Shrek, I'd be mad about the Trump Shrek bus. True. Shrek needs to get on that. Yeah, we remembered, like, late in the day. At least you're both at fault yet. I feel weird when it's not one of the, like, larger, like, milestone ones, you know? So, like, this year it's 9 years. So it's like, that's cool. But it's not 10 years, you know? Like, I feel like for 10 years you have to do something. 9 felt a little, okay. So next year I'll do something cool. We almost did that too, but I had a reminder in my phone. Only took 31 years. Ah, thank you. But yeah, it was funny. I was just like, oh yeah, today's our anniversary. Hopefully next year we can do something more fun. Alright. I think that's all the panel lining we got. If there's any more, it'll be something I catch as I'm doing touch-ups and things. We got flamers up front, because of course we do. Let's get those. I kind of just don't want to start this little canopy section just yet. That might be an afternoon project for me. My eye is making me crazy. Number 10 will be the big one, yeah! I'd like to do like a little trip or something. We've been, I've mentioned it on stream, but we've been paying off some like house repairs and stuff. So it feels silly to do anything just yet as we pay that off. Hopefully next year. Better spot to do a trip or something fun. Pick another city to go explore. Scott just said we can go to Fort Worth. That's what it says. Kind of annoys me. I have to work on our anniversary every year, which isn't bad, but the timing sucks. Because they're out getting the classrooms ready for school. Yeah, timing is goofy. Alright. For this, we're going back to our trusty old Retributor Gold. Get ahead of the question. When you get to the Berserkers, 2 of them have Corn Eviscerators, which are the big 2-handed chain blades, yeah. One's a saw and one's a sword. They don't have a pistol showing, but they are equipped with one. Sorry, I was giggling at the, like, where is it then? Where is their pistol? Thank you for the help, Panda. How is everyone feeling about the starter box challenge that we're going to have here in April? Anyone doing some building ahead of time? Getting things ordered? How are we feeling, chat? If someone does not know what I'm talking about, in our Discord, we are doing a starter box challenge for August, where you pick up a combat patrol, a boarding patrol, or a vanguard box for Age of Sigmar. Don't start painting them just yet, but go ahead and get them together. In all of August, we are going to paint together to finish the box. So if you would like to join us, we have just like a thread to post like before and after type stuff. It's kind of a loosey-goosey thing, but the idea is that you can play a game when you're done. So if you'd like to join us, it's in the Discord. And yeah, just don't start painting until August 1st. It's kind of what we're all kind of trying to stick to. But if you need that extra little motivation to paint up a box, come join us. I'm going to be joining with Emperor's Children, which is an army I've looked at too many times and just haven't started. So let's do it. Let's just go for it. Deke says, I always have to tell friends I can't go to events because of anniversary. It's shocking how many conventions and tournaments get scheduled on Labor Day weekend. Yes. There's like at least 3 that I know of. Everyone wants to take that long weekend for the convention and everything. Sorry, I know this is a weird angle for camera, but how do you get it done? There we go. I'm only doing it so I can get through the box that I already have. That's kind of the, that's the larger intent. I probably should just do one of the, the Eldar box I have is not a full combat patrol now, so I didn't think that that was in the spirit of what we were doing. Because I have the old Start Collecting, but it's 3 bikes short, which I could just order, but I already have 3 bikes. I've already finished one from another box, so I would not be able to complete the challenge as it is. So that's okay. Picked up something new to mess with. I'm trying to bribe hubby to come to Adepticon with me next year with Battletech, but I don't know, his back is so far. Those long days are rough. Especially if you're trying to do like an event where you're at the tables all day. Yeah, it's a lot. Is there anything that like he could bring to help, or? Are you going to be looking at some of the Battletech stuff, Mousebait? For like events? Just get in there. He can barely drive to Atlanta. Not sure if he could fly. Yeah. May not be best. Unfortunately. Alright. There's that. What else have we got? I think I have to start working on that little guy, and I just don't want to. I don't want to chat. I'm going to try, I think. Bringing some noise-canceling headphones, I think will help me. Try for flying. Sorry, I want to make sure I understood you. Oh, for Battletech. Okay, had a couple intro games with friends. It was a lot of fun. Good. I know Noob Painter here in chat has been getting into more Battletech stuff, too. It's fun to learn, like, a little bit through him. Well, I'm excited to see you, Mousebait, if you're able to make it up to Adepticon. I had so much fun playing Malifaux with you last year. That was one of my highlights. That was a lot of fun. I blame you for me picking up more Malifaux. I blame you. I built the other 2 minis yesterday. I built this lovely yesterday. And then I got the others. What was the other one? This one. These 2 I built yesterday. They're so cool. I love them. So they're going to go with the Day of the Dead theme that we've already done. And that kind of rounds out my crew. So then I have a full crew to play. I was trying to go with plans for a human-sized boat crane. To have wide wheels so you could wheel him over the table. He could suspend in the center, laying face down, so he could still move models and roll dice. Oh my gosh. When you do it again, yes. We'll, like, actually have stuff to put on the board. Yeah, all of the cards, I'll go through them a little slower here, are beautiful. So those are the 2 I was showing off. There's also the Jury, which has her, there's a big book here that she's kind of standing on, and a guy holding it. The annoying part for this model was this tiny bowl that is suspended. So this is all a different part. I have the recruiter, actively recruiting. And then another recruiter, which has his, like, gun blade. But yeah. Some really... Malifaux's just so cool. I wish I got more love. Like, I feel really bad. I was trying to do more Malifaux and, like, socials and stuff, but... It's just not the love that, like, Warhammer gets. My favorite part of Warhammer lore is when Horus, the headmaster of Hogwarts, asked Anakin to destroy the One Ring. Absolutely. That was my favorite part, too. Oh. How are you? Sadie went to the dining room and was just staring at me through the windows and the doors. How will she ever get out? So for those who... Our dining room is also our gaming room. And it comes with, I guess, is it French doors? Where it's like the interior doors where you can close it off. We close it off when she's playing with her ball, because it'll bounce in there and it's hard for her to get it out from under the dining table. But then she will go around, out by where the back door is, and she'll get herself stuck for a little bit. Because she doesn't understand why she can't go through the doors. Oh, she's freed herself. Hey, Sadie. She just gets stuck for a little bit. Your dog is weird, I know. She's a Sheltie. They're little weirdos. They're little weirdos. I love them. I love my little weirdo. Plus you have a truck and get something to haul it on. New project. New Adepticon project, Mousebait. I had an unscheduled ortho appointment for my son since a bracket came off his braces. I'm sorry. I hope able to get everything fixed. Oh, braces. I had to do all that. It's no fun. I had the braces and the headgear. Super attractive. The headgear still didn't fix it. I still have an awful overbite. Oh, braces. Not eating certain foods for a while. Hope he's doing okay with them. Oops. Alright. Shoulders. Losing steam. What time is it? Okay. I'll go a little bit more here. Let's pick like one more thing to work on. Here go braces. And the many times the brackets popped off. I think I only had it happen maybe once. I was pretty careful with mine. How to turn a child into a nerd. Well, they hurt so much. As if we aren't already nerds. Ooh. I hear the mail truck, and I know that my Kingdom Death is out for delivery today. I just got very excited. Okay. We might do a quick Kingdom Death unboxing before we wrap up. Because I want to look at my goodies. Untrue. No braces. Still a nerd. Yeah. I was nerd far before braces. My son paints his own AdMech. He's a nerd in training. Oh, sorry. I missed that from Mousebait. No braces here. They said they'd have to break my jaw to fix my underbite. Yeah, no. No, thank you. I had the braces. They eventually put bolts in my jaw, though, and turned me into a cyborg, which was different. What? I didn't get the cyborg option. I just got some silly headgear. You get a cyborg option? Moonhead John, welcome in. How are you today? We're talking about braces as you come in, but I am working on the Stormraven for our Salamanders. Welcome, welcome in. Trying to get all of our details together on our sub-assemblies so I can get them all assembled later this week. Then they get decals and clear coats. And they're needed for 10th. I couldn't afford any solution. Yeah, that sounds awful. Just right off the bat. I also would not sign up for that. I bet your jurors refuse to pay for the cyborg updates. No fun. Just no fun. I really need to get in here, but it looks really goofy on camera. F it, we're doing it anyway. Has to get done. Greenleaf, welcome in. How are you? You're a teeth model? You did all the fun dentist stuff then. How are you? Honestly, feels pretty much the same. When I used to box, I used to joke about my job being tough, but the procedure went well. Boxing, that's cool. I would like to try, like, actual boxing. Oops. I think I would enjoy it. Can't help but think of the difficulty to fly these things in the armor. Brother, I need your help. I cannot reach the buttons. That's why we get the special Marines in here, yeah. The ones that know how to hit the buttons. It's very important. It's great cardio. Yeah, I've done some of the, like, fitness stuff. And it's a lot of good cardio. I think now that I've been working out, I would probably benefit from it more. Would probably be good to add to my, my routine I've kind of made. Okay. Headphone users. Warning, the mailman is outside our house. So Sadie may bark in a minute. Okay, I think it's better. I don't think she's gonna be super loud now. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I try to hit the button or warn when I can. Chaos behind me. As Moonhead John says, finished my first mini over the weekend. Reasonably pleased with the result. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're able to get one finished up. Did you throw it in the Discord? If you'd like to show it off, I'm gonna throw that in there. If anyone else would like to show off what you're working on, there is our Discord. That's also where you can find the starter box challenge you're talking about. Now let me go back now that my dog's not going insane. Ridley says, I had headgear with the twisty screw to stretch things. Elastic bands on the back 4 of my teeth of each jaw to keep the mouth closed a bit. 8 teeth pulled out, 4 per jaw. Braces and a solid block of the mouth guard for 4 weeks after the braces come off. Oh my gosh. I had the headgear that like went around, which was awful to sleep in. I had the bands, like Ravenlord said. I didn't have teeth pulled, and I'm lucky I don't have wisdom teeth, so I didn't have to mess with that either. But yeah, I had some of that too, Ravenlord. It's awful. Just want an excuse to punch someone legally? I mean... Get ready for Creator Clash? I can fight Amaranth and get my ass handed to me by Amaranth. That's right. Sadie's protecting this house. Band of Goblins. After an unsuccessful harvest, why did the farmer pursue a career in music? Because he had a ton of sick beats. Boo. Watching stream on the big TV. Sadie has my cats on high alert. I'm sorry. Hopefully she's not a nightmare here. But yes, that should be Kingdom Death. We can make sure we're all ready for stream and maybe take a quick look. Do you guys want to see my Kingdom Death stuff? Whoa now, someone's stealing your gig! Well, Zeke, what you got for us? Oh, is my manga here too?
I don't know. Say's lost her mind.
Ah, my Dragon Ball's here too, guys. Today's the best. Hold on. I'm opening my packages, but I have to keep my address off the string. Hi, Sadie. Show the loot. We're working on it. Sadie is inspecting the loot. Sadie, move. I didn't know you did music. Yeah, I just got delivered. Almost caught up. Catching up on Dragon Ball. I got 5 and 6. For some reason, these middle ones are really hard to find. I got them. And then... Kingdom Death. Let's see what we got. Panda Goblin says, I have a son. I'm allowed to make grown word jokes. That's right. That's right. Safe death? I don't remember. We'll take a look. We'll take a look like we try to do. Seems like with all the manga, I'm trying to get... Oh, Dora. Yeah, I don't know. I guess because I got the rest of them as like a box set. Or like as I went, I didn't notice. But like it's been, I think 4 through 8 for some reason. They're out of stock everywhere except for this place. And they still didn't have... I think I still need 7 and 8. Sadie is very concerned. It's making a lot of noises. Alright, here we go. Well, let's see what we got here. Again, I might have to do a quick TOS check. But this was from the latest sale. I think this was the birthday sale. So we'll have the, I guess, spoilers if you guys don't want to see the birthday model. Even though they did have it on the website. If you scroll down, you could see it. So I guess spoilers. But yeah, let me do quick TOS checks and then we'll go through all of the Kingdom Death. If anyone does not know what I'm talking about for TOS checks, it's because Twitch does not allow nudity, even for models. So we have to make sure we can actually look at the, everything. Nice backdrop for some Kingdom Death. All right, first up, we have the Forsaker. As I drop boxes, I'm so sorry. So there's the Forsaker. If you guys have not received Kingdom Death before, they come in these really cool boxes. And then, open it up. I'll show you the art card first so you guys know what I'm talking about. So we have full art card. Oh, this is a new card. This looks different than the usual numbered ones. So if you do get a first run, you do get a numbered. And then little art card. Base and insert. And then the model itself in bubble wrap. So open him up real quick. He's a cool mini. I'm excited to work on him. There he is. Good, no breakage on the antlers. Dang, he is cool. Okay, well, he's gonna have to get built later today. I think he just got moved up my list. He's chonky, yeah, he's cool. Kind of similar to Warhammer. The scale creep in Kingdom Death is also a thing. So the models you get now are bigger than some of the older models. He's pretty cool. So that is the Forsaker. Bill! Maybe later today. Next one's covered, but I'm not going to chance it. Let me look up the name in case you guys want to look her up. Summer Lucy, if you want to look up the one that I got. She basically just has a towel in front of her. And just in case he's for TOS, I'm going to leave that one in the box. This is the mystery one. I'll do that last in case anyone's avoiding spoilers. Let me get the box I dropped. Okay. What was this one? Next comes the 5 Saker. Yes, 4, 5. Come on. Quick peek. Yes, this one was badass. I love this one. The name's not on the front, so I don't remember what she's called. This was Gunborg. Here's a waifu for everyone. Even Will will appreciate Gunborg. Like a Gunborg. She beautiful. Beautiful. And then Gunborg also comes with Blood Eater glossary update. So there's a gear special rule that comes with the Globensnarfer, which is this really cool blade. When you have 10 plus bleeding tokens, this game... Geez, when you have 10 plus bleeding tokens, this weapon gains devastating 1. Yeah. The what? Oh. The Gunborg has... It's behind her. Yeah. I know no one's looking at it, but it is behind her. And then numbered as well. But yeah. If you guys have not received Kingdom Death, that's what you get each time with these resin releases. And then the next one is the birthday mini. This one comes with a spoiler. It was intended to be a surprise thing, but on the website when you could order, you could scroll down and see what it was. So this was the birthday mini. Just says happy birthday. And I'm trying to remember if I can show you her or not. Yeah, she's covered. Okay, so she's in a very tiny bikini, but she's covered. But there's the art. Comes with stickers. You get stickers. Oh, Will, the model I was saying that about is already gone. But this one I think you'd also like. I'll go back to the one I think you would like, though. And then you also do get some game stuff. You get a little gift made for you. To go bye. Oh, what was this? Install guide, so that goes with the card that I just showed off. And then for the larger boxes, this is a plastic release. So you do get a full plastic sprue. Hey, Carbine, welcome in. That's right, we have enough triangle that I can bring this one on. We have enough triangle here. But yeah, she's super cute. So that is the birthday model. I'll go back, Will, and show you the ones I think you would actually like. Because we have a pretty badass lady. Kingdom Death always got badass lady, though. The one I think you would like is, what was her name again? Gunborg? Because pretty. Look how pretty. I trust nothing of Kingdom Death. You can trust in Gunborg. Gunborg. Your more concerned with the shark's teeth. Why are they flat? Too busy eating cake. That's what it is. It's Gunborg and her glockenspiel. Her, yeah, Globensnarfer. I love it. Yeah, she has a nightmare sword. It's pretty neat. But that's what we've got. So I think the Forsaker and maybe Gunborg. I'll go ahead and build here soon. Reminder that we do have a sub Sunday coming up where we're going to paint Slender Man, which is one of the creepy minis. I think I can do that this weekend. So I think we're going to plan on this weekend for sub Sunday. We will probably start with Warhammer and then go to Kingdom Death. Just because I don't know that it's a full day of painting there. I guess depends how much we... I still kind of want to do... let me grab Slenderman. Kind of thinking like Silent Hill nurse vibes. Where we have kind of that like the creams, the off-whites, maybe some browns. But then we bring in just like the blood and the red. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I still like the stripies on like the either the socks or the arms though. Well, it's kind of what I have in my head, and I just need to figure out how I want to do that. So we're gonna go creepy. I'm just go Silent Hill on it. Just go super creepy. Look at Scott's wardrobe. Scott's very, very creepy wardrobe. Scott's very spoopy. Confirmed. Yep. I can do sub Sunday on this, the day of my move. So I'm still like, that's true. Good old exclamation YouTube. You can catch in. You can catch in there. What about a call back to Nightmare on Elm Street? Do green and red horizontal stripes on the socks? Maybe. If it's more of a... I'm going for kind of more desaturated than I normally do. So if it makes sense with the rest of the colors, that would be fun. I was even just thinking just straight up like either black and white or like the dark brown and white. But other people have done the stripes on them and I think it's really spooky and cool. So I want to do it. I'm going to just straight up steal from it. Because it looks cool. And slap some googly eyes on there and call it a day. That is what we learned earlier. Yep. Everything better. Even horror minis with googly eyes. Oh, what time is it? Oh, Sin City vibes? If I had done like the whole game in that, yeah, that would have been cool. Now it's too late. It is getting there. I'm just, like I mentioned, I didn't have breakfast this morning. Just kind of mundane along. Is the cut up bell pepper? I did see that. We have so many googly eyes in the Discord this week. Let's do a tiny bit more, and then I'm going to go get lunch, breakfast, whatever it would be. I do want this to be black. Help break it up a little bit. What's everyone got planned for the rest of today? What we got, chat? Scott will have his Zoom stream tonight. He's got race night tonight if you guys want to watch Scott with his sim racing. I'm going to be working on more salamanders. Try and get everything prepped for the rest of this week here. Oh yeah, and work out. I gotta work out. Work, gym, finishing 4 Votan. That's the plan. I'm sticking to it. I believe in you, Ravenlord. You got this. Sounds like a good plan to me. I will join you for workouts. I'm actually down another pound. I'm very excited. It took a bit, but we got another one off. So that is almost 8 pounds down now. Plus whatever muscle I've put on. Work is over, food and some Rashito. When is that actually, like, is he actually in? When does that actually go live? I have today off for state holiday, so I'll be assembling, painting, tidying up the hobby room, watching Guilty Pleasure show. Perfect. I made a mess of that. I'll have to do another coat. The cats aren't used to me being home. I get rid of one, another one comes to me pet and held. They got you figured out. Raven says 8 more and I'll have 100 classes. I've dropped 4.5 pounds since March. That's so awesome. Congrats, Raven Lord. Well done. Well done. He's like, oh, you played some lunch. Okay. Gotcha. I'll have to hop on later then. That's the character I actually want to try. Like, I've had fun messing around on Kimberly, but like, Rashid, I actually want to like try. Try to even like go online and stuff with him. I'm gonna put some serious time into him. Give it a shot. See how I do. Let's get it, yeah. That's awesome, Ravenlord. Let's see, Vanny Goblins is going to be trying to finish the second vampire. Oh, and the Crimson Court for a friend. I love that warband so much. Such pretty models. Hope you're enjoying them. I asked my architect what I need to work on. He said documentation. So today is going to be less than stellar. I'm sorry. But I hope that it goes well. Alright, chat. Yeah, I think I have lost steam. This is a good place to stop. So I'm going to do just that. We got to look at Kingdom Death, though, and the Stormraven is coming along. I will probably finish it off stream. So everyone say bye, Stormraven. Tomorrow we'll be back. It might be the Contemptor Dreads. I say we just keep on cruising through the Salamanders. It's either Salamanders or Tyranids that I've got prepped at this point. And then we will have Vulkan over on YouTube on Wednesday. So if you guys want to watch me paint Vulkan, the Forge-Rolled... Oh my gosh. There. the Forge-Rolled Primarch model, that'll be on YouTube. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out. I am going to try and find someone to raid. So sit tight for me. The other places I will send you to are our Discord. If you want to check out the Starter Box Challenge, it's in there. If you want to share what you're working on, all in there. And my socials. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. If you want to follow me there and see some of the other stuff that I'm working on, they're all there. So thank you everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.